And welcome to Monday Night Lights. Tonight we are at Richmond. This is the recap of the race. 100 laps on the clock. Monday Night Lights races every single Monday. And here is the starting grid today. Alexander Cruz with an absolutely astronomical 22.9. In the high 22s with a lap time around here. Close field as always. 9 cars on the grid. SD_graphics HTX on your Instagram device machine. It's magical. Get on there, subscribe to it, put hearts on stuff. You owe yourself to do it. This fantastic looking track of Richmond was designed by BBMC. You like your frame rate? Well, coming here is where frame rate goes to die. When BBMC makes a track, they push this NASCAR engine to its limits, and the tracks always look phenomenal. Tonight's pace car is the color yellow because yellow is a bright color. And because Richmond is a dark track, the yellow looks good in the dark. And he's going to leave now. Sorry if I've offended you, pace car. As Cruz brings the field around to the green flag, of course they fan out 3 wide. Why wouldn't you? The 72 looked like he slowed down just a tad to take the high line into turn 1. Will get bumped to the side and shuffled to the back. So, 72 qualified second. So much for that. It lasted about 14 yards. The 7 of Andrew Cruz, the line that he chooses to take around this course, is a good one. He will dominate this race, and we will see more of that as this video flows on. Looking at the 39 and the 73 of Ruby Estes. Just joined into the league. Putting on a good show in a 73 there. The car's paint job is just a generic Ford scheme. Blue and white. Monday Night Lights likes to welcome Ruby Estes. That car was actually salvaged from a junk heap out in Perth, Australia. They put it on a cargo plane and flew it over just for this race. Sorry for the interruption. The yellow flag is out, and it's all the 72's fault. This clown goes into the turn way too hot. Tries to pass the 73, or the 72 tries to pass the 33 and gets rolled over. And because he's a rookie, does not lock the brakes up. The Blakety brakes. You can see here the 310 goes down into the turn, just gets loose off the line, spins, the 44 threads that needle, no contact, 33, no contact, pushes the 72 into the wall, roll over, does not apply brake, rolls back down the track, rookie mistake, unreal. Lap number 2. As we were saying, Ruby Estes' car comes all the way from Perth, Australia. They threw it inside a cargo ship, flew it over here, express FedEx. I don't even know how they do it. It just happens to be on a plane, and it happens to get here in time for the race. They slapped a cool looking paint scheme on it, and away we go. This track surface here is what we're going to focus on. Has been resurfaced. It is now a special tempered compound, which allows the cold nights here at Richmond. Optimal grip on this track. This racing surface is amazing. The Geico restart zone, which you just saw right there. We are back to green flag racing. The 7 carries us down the front stretch. Going far too quick into turn 1. But he knows how to make that car stick. That's Andrew Cruz's motto. You go far too quick, you make that thing stick. We would now like to introduce Artemis McGillicuddy for the next driver spotlight.
Tonight I get to do a very special driver highlight for you. Number 42, Sean Ryan. Now he's driving the mellow yellow car. Have you made the mellow yellow move? Sean Ryan has been mellow yellow since day 1. He does the late spokesperson of Mr. Jim Varney very proud. He's paid some dues. And he's looking for some NASCAR victory here on Monday Night Lights. We all wish him well. And we enjoy the case of Mellow Yellow he sent us. So we'll be drinking that tonight.
Well, I've never had Mellow Yellow, so I'll just let Artemis drink all of it. As a matter of fact, Artemis, you can and will drink all of that Mellow Yellow. Lap 21 here. We're back under green flag racing. You can see the score clock there. The 7 gets us back up to pace, followed by the 73, the 310, the somebody else after that, and a few more cars. The line that the 7 takes around this track is astronomical. precision and smooth. Now we see the 73 back there get loose. We're also getting word that the 33 down is now getting ready to pit. So we'll use the drone camera to follow the green 33 car down to pit road as he makes a unscheduled stop, probably having some issues with the vehicle tonight. But this camera angle is sponsored by the Goodyear blimp. As you can see there, the Goodyear blimp is doing its best impression of not being the Hindenburg. We will now go trackside with Artemis McGillicuddy for some trackside and an analysis.
Yeah, let's look at the scoreboard. Number 7, Andrew Cruz in the lead, followed by number 73, about 6 seconds behind. Number 39, about 6 seconds behind. Number 310, about 9 seconds behind. Number 42, about 11. Number 72, about 16. Number 44, about 1 lap behind. Number 33 is 4 laps behind.
Well, we can see here that the 73 and the 39 are getting a run for their money here. They're fighting basically here for second place. I mean, Cruz in the number 7 is pulling away from everybody. These two cars here are about 7 seconds away from the lead, but it's a very, very good battle. The 39 of Michael Giovannini, they've been here all week testing a different engine package in combination with tire compound because of the new track surface in place here at Richmond since they repaved it with that special composite impenetrable compound to increase grip and the cool temperatures. Not a whole lot, but we were having some certain tire combinations were causing some problems. So the crew here, the 39 car, they've been here a long... Oh, the 73 right there lost a little bit of control and tagged a wall a tad, which allows Giovanni to take over that position as well as easily pass the 33 car. He yielded that one because he is a lap down after them early pit stops that he took, so he will not challenge the leaders. You can see here, Ruby Estes is now going back to the outside in the 73. Like I've said before, that car had to be refurbished. It came in from Australia. The climatization of that vehicle caused a little bit of issues with the chassis, but they tightened it up and they made it work. We're now focusing back on Cruz again. He comes down front straightaway. He is chasing the 72 car, about to put the 72 car a lap down. 72 is almost a lap down. You can see from the interval, the top left of your screen, 23 seconds behind the leader. Will yield that position to Cruz. There's no reason to fight the leader for position. He's clearly on rails. Better off just to let him go, race your own race as he continues around this track and increases the gap to second place here at lap 30, lap 44 of 100 to 10.5 seconds. The 73 has got the position back from Giovannini. Now that, like I said, that car there had issues because it came from Australia, was not used to the different climate here at Richmond. A little bit of they had some rust buildup on the roll bars, which was a safety cause for concern there from the Monday Night Lights committee. So they would have raced last week right there. The car spins. Zero contact with nothing. Totally not a scratch on the car. The yellow flag will come out though because that did happen inside the racing line. So Andrew Cruz will slow down to pace speed. His astronomical monstrosity of a lead will now be basically replaced by a great big 0-second gap to second place. Unfortunately, everybody will tighten up. You'll see a couple cars stay out of the pit stop because they are a lap down. Only lead cars are allowed to pit when the green flag opens to pit road. We will now head down to pit road to see the race off of pit road and who got the better stop and who gets to start first.
All right, now let's take a look at the pack as we're getting ready for the green flag at the restart coming out of pit. After the cautionary flag, we got number 7 in the lead, Andrew Cruz. We got a number 310, Ryan Raines. We got a number 73, Ruby Estes. A number 39, Mike Giovannini. And a number 42, that's Sean Ryan. Now, our sponsor tonight is SD Graphics. Now, you can check out SD Graphics on the Instagram. That's Instagram.com/SD_graphics HTX. If you're not using SD Graphics, then you are wandering into the dark. You're wandering so far that you'll most likely never be found again, so use SD Graphics and just play it on the safe side. Now, we got the helicopter coming in here. It's full of medical professionals. The medical professionals are there in case our fine automobile technicians get in some sort of mishap. Now, our automobile technicians are careful, but mishaps will happen, so it's good to know they're there. Also, we have expert diaper changers on board. Just in case they make doo-doo in the diapers, they can come in there, change them out, lickety-split, and keep them going in their NASCAR go-go machines doo-doo free. Back to the boys up in the booth.
Well, thank you very much for that rundown. Be sure to check out SD Graphics. They do make quality paint jobs for all your video game needs, especially NASCAR Racing 2003 season, because why not? Because this game is amazing. As Cruz takes the green flag, we follow him down the front straight with the 310 close behind, 73 behind him, and a bunch of other cars I can't remember behind those guys. We're going 3 wide into turn 1. 42 tags the wall, a little bit of a domino effect there. The 73 goes around. The yellow flag will come back out again as we see the replay there. Just had nowhere to go. One of those instances. 44 says, hey man, I need a double coffee and a toasted everything bagel with butter. That's a drive-through window. That's what that is right there. I don't know what that move was, but it seemed to work. The 73 wants nothing to do with it and quickly races back to the line to lock in that position. We will fast forward to lap number 60 because there's only 40 laps left, and that's mathematics. You're welcome. As Cruz leads everybody into turn number 3 and 4 here, we will get ready for the green. Geico restart zone, green flag in the air. The cars here tonight have been performing extremely well as we head into turns 1 out of turn number 2 onto the back straightaway. The 39 car of Giovannini right now currently running in the 3rd position, about 1 second behind the leader of Andrew Cruz and behind Ruby Estes in the 73. Like I said, tires were an issue late in the run here. They were testing all week, the Giovannini team, and they seem to have dialed it in pretty good. They're trying to maintain a nice smooth line around this track. This track right now, we're going to see it from the on board of the 72 car. This is basically the top 4 battle import 4 position right here. As we sit inside the 72, he is trying to chase down the 310. Looking to the inside, does a little bit of a risky maneuver. The 310 will let him take it, but it's hard to get this car, some of these cars, to stay down there without losing a lot of speed, but the 72 seems to have pulled it off. In correction, that was not for 4th position. It was actually for the 5th and 6th position there. Little tap on the wall. 310 will get a run if you see the rear view mirror there. 72 would like to keep that car in the rear view mirror. A little bit inconsistent through that turn, but we'll rev her up and get her down the straightaway. Again, this track was designed by the BBMC team, and they are really, really amazing at recreating these tracks. Looking off the bumper from the 310 back at the 72, Riverhead Brewing sponsorship there on the 72 car. These cars are falling away from the leader. You can see their scoring reports them to be about 10 seconds off the pace, but you're still battling for the positions. If I could learn how to speak English and actually put words together in a sentence properly. The 72 looks below the 310, trying to take that place back. It would appear the 310 is actually running a higher line, which seems to be working a little bit better. 72 tucks back in behind. And here's a little bit of contact. The 72 will push the 310 up the track, reclaim the inside line. Not sure why he's trying to do that. Clearly didn't work last time. 310 does the old switcheroo. From the cockpit view is always an amazing view to see what the actual driver was seeing when they were trying to pull this off. Again, this battle here is for the 4th position. The 5th position. I keep messing that up. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just kind of dumb. Here's number 7 pulling away from everybody. Andrew Cruz currently to 73. Still has him in the sights with less than a 2-second gap. The 39 traveling along with a 3-second gap, and then a great big gap back to 4, 5, 6 position. The race that the 7 is running is reminiscent of the Pocono short track that where Liam Tingley, who did not make it to this race, neither did Nolan Degahart Jr. did not make it to this race either. So a couple of the runners near the top of the standings have not made it to this race. That will definitely affect the season points, which we will see at the end of this recap video. Here's chase camera of the 7 coming into turn number 3. And now we've got the 72 coming hard at the 42, comes down, a little contact there, 42 will spin. And that will bring out the yellow flag again here at Richmond, little bump from the 310. Cruz will slow everyone down to pace speed yet again, and he will take to pit lane. Now Ruby in the 73 opts to stay out. The 310 was opting to stay out, but locks the brakes up and makes it down onto pit road. There is no commitment cone here. Basically, the commitment cone is that stack of barrels. So as long as you can get into the pits, you're on. And here we go, green flag racing again with the 73, getting a little push from the 7. Down into turn 1, 73 leads the pack. So with 4 laps to go in this race, the 73, you see the 310 spin down to the inside. Doesn't affect anybody's line. With 4 laps remaining, it will stay green. We will watch the front pack here as the 7 takes the lead. Again, the 73 trying to run that 7 down, but it's probably not even going to be worth doing. This 7 car, driven by Andrew Cruz, is on rails. The battle is actually behind him, as the 73 now dropped from 1st back to 3rd to 4th position. Giovannini on the outside, able to get a wicked run. The 73 may be having mechanical issues near the quadrutum differential. That is something that happens in Australia. They have a weird differential they call the quadrutum. Now, at long runs, that thing can heat up and cause tire wear to fall off extreme. Oh, the 72 locking up the left front, almost made contact with the 73 and locked him up to stay out of the rear bumper of the 73. We are now coming around to the final lap. You will see the flag man will wave the white flag that will happen. This is the back straightaway, so we're coming into turn 3 and 4. Lap number 99 of 100. 72 battling the 73 hard for the 4th position. It's all about the points here at Monday Night Lights. But the 72 also knows he's made every race where Ruby has not. And that will be that. Here comes the checkered flag. The winner will be the number 7 of Andrew Cruz. Without a doubt, deserving that win. 2nd place, Sean Ryan, Mikhail Giovannini, Blaine Donlan, Ruby Estes, Zachary Rains, Arthur Xavier, Louis Senya round out the 8 cars that started this race. All finished this race after 5 of 10 races. Here are the point standing. Rains holds on to 1st with 92. Cruz with 89 points. Donlan with 80 points. Ryan with 75 points. The interesting thing, we have not had a repeat winner. All 5 races have been run by 5 different cars. Must-win situation for Ruby Estes and Jake Emerson. In the coming races, they need to be finishing well to stay in contention for the championship. Mathematically eliminated from championship contention, Billy, Alex, and Ethan. They can still show up, but they will not win the championship. And there you go. Next week is a Dover, the Monster Mile. All the teams will be running special team paint schemes, which are basically represent the country that they come from. So that'll be a fairly interesting race to see all the different country paint schemes on all these different cars. We have a plethora of drivers from around the planet. Monday Night Lights every Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Sponsored by SD Graphics. Hit them up on Instagram. Thank you very much for watching. This race took place on the 19th of October. Richmond. Watch out for the ground.